Good evening, welcome back to my channel. I'm in my greenhouse at home. It's Wednesday evening. Just going to be a short one this evening. I'm a bit late home from work, got held back on a phone call longer than I'd hoped, so I've just come out to do a bit of watering. Picked a couple of chilies, a couple of these cucumbers and a tub of tomatoes. So it's been quite dry today, so I'm hoping the stuff outside will keep dry enough, so with any luck I'll be able to set fire to it at the weekend and burn that stuff, hand up my allotment, add to my potash pile. Some other what's this, another one of the orange chilies there. It's probably ripe, I'll leave that on the plant. A few more of the sweet peppers growing. Another one of these looking like it's going to turn red soon. That rosemary should probably be outside, to be honest. Might put it in a hanging basket or something like that. Still quite a few tomatoes to ripen up, some that are nearly ripe. Flower open there on this one. So I think they're recovering. I think they might be the hottest. Looking at the logo on the back of the chilies, that's the scale, and that's like right to the top. So whereas that one's maybe 2/3 the pot black. So I'm going to try them out on a chap at work who reckons he can eat any chili. See what colour his face turns. Give the garlic bed of water. Another couple of weeks and some of that sweet corn should hopefully be ripe enough to pick and eat. Last time I was in the garden I put a cane, or a little cane, beside this tomato plant, and it seems to have beefed itself up a bit. It's got a flower truss out, so it'll be interesting to see if anything comes off this. These front leeks are looking okay, but not sure what's happened to them in there. I don't know if maybe a cat or something has jumped off the fence and landed in there. Excuse me. Or someone's just curled up in the basket in the sun. I'll have to find a brush and do something. Every time I come out there's just more and more fallen plums, sorry. Still quite a few on the plant, so I've got like a little fruit picker thing somewhere, goes on the end of a pole, so I might see if I can remember where I stashed that. See if I can pull a few more plums off there. They're about probably as ripe as they're going to get, and then they literally go mouldy on the plant, then they start rotting. It's the only problem, unless you want to eat tons of plums, you've got to try and preserve them, and that means adding a load of sugar or something and making a jam or perhaps a chutney or something. It just means a lot of sugar. No more cat scratching in here. I don't know about you guys, but it's amazing how fast this year's gone. It's just flown by. 1 minute it's like April bank holiday kind of thing, Easter, and the sun's coming out. Next minute we're nearly at August bank holiday. So that one will have to do me for today, I'm afraid. Go and sort some food out in the house. So I'll catch you on the next one. Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday afternoon. I've come in the garden, see if we can get this thing to burn some of this waste. Looks like it's taken light so far. Sorry if my aim's a bit off today. I'm using that action cam again. My phone needed charging. That certainly looks like it's taken hold. It did rain a bit yesterday morning, but it's been dry otherwise. Some of the heavier wood bits in there all take a light, then it should keep going. I've got a few other bits to feed into it. Typical. Let that get going for a bit. I think I'm going to have a weed in here. It's just getting out of hand. I've peeled the cover back on this as well. I've just ripped some of these out. I think they're just going to go in the compost. I've not done anything. These green cabbages are trying to form up a bit, but I think everything else is going to get ripped out. Beetroot I'll leave in. A few nice beetroot forming. Just harvested that first sweet corn that I peeled the leaves back last week. That's looking okay. I also pulled a garlic bulb out. Top had rusted off, so it's not going to do anything else. I prefer garlic like this when I call it wet garlic, because once you open it up, it just has like a single flexible skin around each clove. Comes off that easy. It's not, you know, before it's dried and formed all the papery layers. Some of these others probably won't be far behind. I've got some other garlic cloves from supermarket garlic in the kitchen I've been saving, so I've just watered in here. Not sure what's going on with these tomatoes, but they're ripening, but they're all like blotchy. I don't think they're happy. The ones I picked the other day sort of went off very fast in the house. A couple more chilies getting ripe here. I took 2 into work last week. I've mentioned a guy at work who more or less challenged me. He ate one of them red ones, just stood there and ate it in front of me, everything but the stalk. Told me it tasted great, then proceeded to drink as much water as he could get down his throat. His beard was dripping wet. It was quite entertaining, to be honest. I took one of these black ones in as well, which these are actually stronger than them others. I think that's like 6 out of 10 strength. I can't quite focus on that without my reading glasses, but another guy ate one of these and he said, good gear that, I'll never eat another one. Now he did eat one of these yellow ones as well, but he said it just tasted of soil. He wasn't impressed with that, but they're 40,000, that's called orange spice. These quickfire, they're 40,000 as well, but that was obviously quite hot. I mean, I nibbled on one of them orange ones and I put one in a dinner. It gave me like a numb lip for about 20 minutes. So I might try chopping one of these up in my next stew next time I've got a couple of ripe ones. So I want the guy that ate the red one on Friday, I want him to try that black one, since though he's a chilli connoisseur. But otherwise, a few more cucumbers forming here. It's going to carry on sort of dragging itself down that wire a bit. They should be okay. There's smoke coming in the greenhouse here, so won't stay in long. Couple more forming there. That fresh one's died back. Mustn't have got Saying that, they're all female, they should self-fertilise, but it hasn't fertilised itself. Obviously no bugs got in the flower. But the others, a couple more look like they're going to be following along. Getting sick of eating the things, to be honest. But I know I've been putting them in a stir fry, but someone told me I'd put lemon juice on them, and I tried that. Sort of red onion tuna, chopped up cucumber, some lemon juice. That was really nice. So plenty of things you can do with them. I think the old sweet corn bed could probably do with a good weeding as well. Before them weeds go to seed. A couple of weeds in here that need pulling out, especially this front part. Might have to put a couple of bits of string on that. I peeled the leaves off that sweet corn. Not a bad sweet corn, that. Part of me is tempted to smear it in butter, wrap it in foil and chuck it in this fire, but I think I'll have it in a more healthy manner. So getting through all this wood and stuff, ready for a bit more to go on now. It's quite a pile of embers in there. I'll let that build up some flame again. That's everything, all in there burning away now. At least everything that I'd cut and had dried out. There'll be plenty more pruning to go on. Yanked a humongous clump of vineweed out as well, put that in the top. This is some of the bits I've been peeling off the plants I've ripped out and the leaves off the sweet corn, so I'll take them to the allotment and stick them in the compost bin. Got 3 of these like double-handled buckets full of stuff that ideally needs to go on the fire, but unfortunately they're half full of rainwater as well, so if I tip any of them in it'll just put it all straight out. They need to, once this is finished and I've got the potash out and got it in a bucket or something, then I can tip them in so they can drain and they can be the start of the next fire. I suspect this one will smoulder for an hour or two yet. There's some thickish lumps of tree branch and stuff in there. Apologies if I'm not aiming exactly at the things I'm talking about, and so I'm using like an action camera which the view screen on it goes off after 30 seconds to save battery, so I'll carry on with my weeding. I shall bring you back in a bit. This thing's nearly completely burnt out now. Just a few bits left on the surface. It's amazingly hot, that. Could probably stick a Dutch oven in there and cook a meal on them embers. Just been back in the house for an hour having a brew. Thought I'd leave this to burn out, but it's still smouldering, so I can't really disturb that just yet. needs to completely go out. Just hope it doesn't rain in between, otherwise it'll just wash through into the stones. Got a good weed out in amongst here. I did plant some garlic in here, but I can only find 2 of them at the minute. So that's one, and there's another one in the far corner, but I'm sure there was a few more. Tempted to leave these couple of cabbages, see if they ball up anymore, but they're all a bit sort of leggy, and they find a couple of snails and that in here, so I'll stick some more pellets in. I might push the few garlic I've got in the gaps in between, see if they do anything. Still need to have a bit of a weed in there, so I'll carry on a little bit longer, bring you back shortly, and give the garlic bed a little bit of a weed. Don't want to disturb it too much. So I think that's about it for today.